Now, family lawyers say that some parents who are separated are exploiting the lockdown to try to limit access to their children. But parents who do this could be facing legal action. The head of the family courts in England and Wales, Sir Andrew McFarlane, says that children should continue to spend time with both parents as long as everyone is healthy. Our correspondent, Frankie McCamley, has the story.
I'm coming home to an empty house on my own. It is quite a lonely place to be, and then you're not hearing from the one person that you really want to see.
Alex, whose identity we're protecting, is a key worker. On the day the UK went into lockdown, the mother of his child restricted contact with his son, despite court orders stipulating otherwise.
The most things I miss is actually just physically seeing him in front of me. The big thing is just to be able to hold your child's hand.
Alex says his partner used his key worker position against him, stating he's at high risk of catching and spreading the disease.
Current guidance states that if parents live in separate households, then children under the age of 18 can be moved from one parent's home to the other after the parents have had a reasonable discussion to make sure the children are not being put at risk. But there are many families where the relationship and the trust has completely broken down.
Those families will often seek out legal representation. Some working in the profession say they've been overwhelmed with calls for clarification and witnessed parents abusing the system.
Unfortunately, in high conflict cases where parents are not communicating, then any excuse, I'm afraid, to change contact arrangements can be used. And the coronavirus, sadly, seems to be providing parents with a reason to prevent contact happening. What parents really need at the moment is clear rules on when they should and shouldn't be changing child arrangements.
Can you move your children between the two households?
Well, it's very, very difficult, but no, you should not.
The Cabinet Minister Michael Gove added to the confusion by performing a high-speed U-turn during a round of interviews at the start of lockdown.
Those under the age of 18, children under the age of 18, can see both parents.
A senior family judge says if both parents are healthy, contact should continue.
If the parents are acting in a cynical and opportunistic manner, then that's wrong, and the courts will regard it as wrong. And where contact has been stopped, if in a later day, when there'll be a day of reckoning in court, that's seen to be unjustified, then parents can expect the courts to take action about it.
So what would you say to those families who are trying to abuse the system?
Don't. Look to the child's welfare. You've got to go the extra mile. Do something that you don't feel you want to do, but do it for the sake of your child.
Alex hopes he'll be able to take his son for a walk soon. But for now, all visits are cancelled. Frankie McCamley, BBC News.